English time, yes or no? English time, yes or no?
Hello,
So,
teacher. Good night.
hello, Laurita. Good night. Excellent
Good
night.
night.
Hello.
Hello, Isti. What's up? Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Benji, there you
Hello.
are. Excellent, brother. And Hector, hallelujah. Very good.
Hello, teacher. Good
Very,
night.
very nice. Hello, brother. Good night. Okay, let's finish this. Let's finish this lesson today. Today we will practice the final the final lesson of the evaluation, which is this: conditional number 1 and conditional number 2. Oh yeah. Today we see conditional 1, tomorrow we see conditional 2, and it will be super, super important for the exam and for your abilities. So pay attention, okay? A lot of attention.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, very, very interesting. A conditional, obviously, is, talking about these two parts. Let's start with this, okay? These are the two components of a condition. Okay? The conditional is a complex sentence of two parts, two components, two sections. Number 1 is a condition, number 2 is a possible result. Okay? And the possible result is usually the future. For example, what happens in December when it's super cold? Tell me a usual action that happens in December in the United States when it's super cold. What happens?
They use the what do you say, calefacción?
Well, it's not the conditioning machine.
When they have cold,
Uh-oh, they don't have cold. What is the action for cold for a description? When they
when they have
cold is you cannot possess a description.
they are
Exactly. Again.
when they
perfect.
are cold, they use they were what do you say, abrigo, cold or coat?
Okay. Coat.
Coat.
They wear coat, exactly, but we wear coats too in Mexico. No?
Yes.
Tell me something different that happens.
They use the calefacción.
In Mexico too, calefacción is conditioning.
Conditioner.
The conditioning machine. But in Mexico too, we have conditioning machines, some houses. Tell me something different that happens usually in the United States in winter.
They play in the pues they it is ice.
Ice, what is the action? Very similar. Anybody help? What is the action that happens?
There is ice.
There is ice. There is an action. Action. What is the action in winter, people? Help me.
In winter,
Mhm.
in winter,
Cloudy, yes.
there is
Cloudy, no, cloudy is a
cloudy
description.
Snow.
Exactly,
snow.
Steve.
Yes,
Exactly. Snow. And
snow.
when you talk about the weather, the temperature, we say it snows.
Okay. It snow. It is
Snows.
snowed.
Mhm.
Is action.
Is action. And it's
Okay.
he, she, it.
Snowed.
He, she, it in present.
It snows.
Exactly. It snows.
It snows.
In December, it snows in the United States. Yes or no?
Trees. The that is in the north. The planet.
Exactly. That's right. That
Yes.
happens in the north very, very constantly.
Yes.
Yes. In the United States, in the north, in Alaska, in Russia, in many different sections of the planet,
In the
it,
island,
in
Noruega,
Iceland,
Suez.
Noruega is Spanish, Norway.
Okay, Norway.
Norway,
Um, Island, London.
exactly. In all these places, it snows.
Yes, it snows.
That's right.
Yes.
Right? Snows is the verb. And if you analyze the verb, it has a termination S. Why do you have a termination S?
Because is the it
Because is it? Yes, but what happens with, in what context is necessary the S?
in the three persons?
In what time? You are giving me?
In the
You are
present.
you are speaking about grammar, but not
Yes.
grammar.
In
Meaning.
present.
In present. Very good. Everybody attention. When you talk in present, you need the additional S. Yes or no, people?
Yes.
Right? When you, oh, this is black, 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 black. When you talk in present, you need an additional S at the end of the verb. No?
Yes.
That's that's the beginning of this lesson. For a conditional, you need to use this ability. Because a conditional makes a prediction in the future using the connector if. Okay? So let's use the connector if.
This connector use with conditional sentence.
Exactly. Is a connector for the conditional sentence. If it snows tomorrow, the office will close. If it snows tomorrow, the office will close. If you analyze this structure we are using, number one, the modal verb will, because we are sure about the possible result. But also, the if it snows tomorrow is technically the connector if plus a person plus a verb plus a complement. Person, verb, and complement. If person, verb, complement, verb in present, right? The result is expressed using will. Person, will, verb, complement. Do you see the formula?
Yes.
That's a condition. And this is super important to dominate the modal verbs. Will, can, could, may, might, etc. Because the conditional number one needs three different modal verbs. Modal verbs for conditional number one. Can, could, sorry. Can, will, and may. What is the context, the intention for can?
Ability.
Excellent. Can for abilities. Will for
future.
Close. We saw a very specific. Oh, yes, Carlos, you are new. This is for you. Again?
Probabilities.
Probabilities, not really. When you speak about will, exactly. Will, screenshot this, Carlos. Future. Future. Here. When you use will, Carlos, we have three things. One, a spontaneous decision, something that you didn't plan. For example, I will pay for this. You didn't plan to pay, but you take a decision to pay. That's will. A promise, or in the case of the conditional, a prediction, like Laurita said. If it snows tomorrow, I make a prediction, it will close. The office will close. These are the three applications for will. You see?
Yes.
That's super interesting. So, will, when you are using the conditions, it's will for predictions. And may is used for permissions. Mhm. Let's give that an example. Did you take note? Okay. Let's make examples and let's practice this. If you win the lottery, Benji, complete the idea. You're muted, bro. Excellent. Action.
Yeah. If you win the lottery, you can buy a Lamborghini.
Exactly. Totally, yes. Very good. You can, you see? You use can very good. Mm-hmm. Isti, if you win the lottery,
I will buy the mansion.
okay. What mansion? Are you speaking in a specific mansion?
No, no. I will buy a mansion.
A mansion. Okay. Complete idea. Complete condition.
If I win the lottery, I will buy a mansion.
Excellent. That's fantastic. Very good. What about Laurita? What happens if you win the lottery?
If I win the lottery,
Mhm.
I will travel around the world.
You will travel around the world. Very good. That's a good one. Uh-huh. Hector, if you win the lottery,
If I win the lottery, I will I will how do you say dejar?
oh, dejar in what context? Dejar the
For example, dejar dejar de trabajar.
ok. You say, es que es distinto. Puede ser leave, es de dejar de dejar tu casa, de irte a otro lado, leave. Y cuando hablas de la oficina es quit. Por eso te preguntaba cuál de las dos. In this case,
Okay.
quit.
Quit.
Mhm.
Okay. I will quit my job.
I will quit my job, okay.
Yes.
Complete idea.
If I win the lottery, I will quit my job.
Okay. That doesn't sound like a prediction, that sounds like a promise. You know?
Yes.
It sounds very similar to a promise. Very interesting. Okay. What about Carlos?
If I win the lottery, I can to pay, how do you say, deudas?
Okay, deudas in English. Everybody take notes, guys. In English, deudas is debt.
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 Mhm.
Okay.
Action. Go, Carlos. Your idea. Complete.
Okay. If I win the lottery, I can to pay debt
All right. Now check the formula. Can never uses to. Never. No connector to after can.
I can pay.
Exactly.
I can pay to them.
Eliminate to.
I can pay debt.
Exactly. What debt? Because debt is countable. A debt, my debt, their debts. What debt?
For example, related to. So,
Okay. No example. No example of debt. What debt? Countable nouns need a specific word before. You need to say my debts, possessives, my debts,
my debt.
their debts, or countable, 1 debt, 20 debts, 30 debts, 40 debts, you know?
So,
Select.
okay. I win to pay. I win. If I win to the lottery, I can debt.
Oh, I can.
I can my debt.
And the verb?
What?
What happened to the verb? I can what?
Pay.
Exactly.
I can pay debt. My debt.
My debt, very good. Debt is countable, so necessary singular or plural?
Plural.
Plural, debts. Exactly. Complete.
Okay.
Complete. Come on.
Okay. If I win the lottery, I can pay my debts.
Exactly. Perfect. That is so me too. You know? Me too. That's totally true. Excellent. Much better. Now, what about Raul? What happens if you win the lottery?
If I win the lottery, I will buy the apartment in Mexico.
Department is for a department store like Liverpool, like Palacio de Hierro. Those are departments.
House.
House is different. In English, it's called an apartment. Apartment. Because department is for a store. For the supermarket, for example.
If I apartment?
If I apartment?
No, I buy apartment in Mexico City.
All right, apartment is countable.
Okay. I will buy an apartment in Mexico City.
Perfect, complete.
Okay. If I win the lottery, I win by an apartment in Mexico City.
Perfect. Very good. Very good. That's the possibilities, guys. You see? So it's super important that you express complete ideas. Is the condition and the possible result. Okay? Together. It's necessary that you dominate the to expand your ideas in this moment. 2 parts. Yes or no? Now, everybody gave me very good examples with can, very good examples with will. And what happens to may? Nobody use may. You know? Give me an example with may. Remember, it's for permission. So I start. If I win the lottery, I may finally buy my Tesla. Oh, yes. Immediately. I may finally buy my Tesla. That's a permission that the money gives to me. What about Laurita? Give me an example with may. Laurita, are you there? Laurita. Okay, then Benji, give me an example with.
Okay.
May.
If I win the lottery, I may finish with the poorly.
Okay. Wait, no. This thing is. How do you say that? You want to say pobreza, no?
Ajá. How I can say pobreza
Excellent
in
question.
English?
The word is poverty.
Poverty. Poverty.
Poverty.
Exactly.
Okay. If I win the lottery, I may finish with the poverty.
Exactly. Excellent. The poverty. The poverty in Mexico or the poverty where?
The poverty in any place.
In any place.
In Mexico,
Excellent.
specific.
Exactly. Yes. Potential. Very good. Very good. So that is precisely an example we made. Now, question, guys. What happens if you are not sure about the future? What happens if you are not sure about the future? What is the auxiliary when you are not sure? Huh?
Oh, will not?
Will not. That's a negative will. Will not
Is
is
maybe?
Maybe. That's not a modal verb. But you are very close. Very close.
Cold.
Almost. Cold is for ideas. Cold is for possibilities. But if you are
Might.
not sure. Excellent, Laurita. The word is might.
Okay.
Modal verb for predictions and for possible, I don't know, might. So you can include might in the modal verbs for the condition. For low probability. Look at this. Let's alternate examples. Let's contrast will versus might. The office will close tomorrow. This is a promise. The office might close tomorrow. I am not sure. In the first idea, the modal verb is indicating that we are sure. In the second idea, might indicates we are not. Only you change the modal verb and the intention is different. So you need to select your intention very carefully. Are I promising? Am I predicting? Am I sure? What is the intention when I speak English? You see? Let's try. Take your notes, guys.
In this case, I think that is will is for prediction.
Sorry, can you get closer to the microphone? I cannot hear you.
Okay. I think that in this case, will is for prediction, and make is probability.
Yes, precisely.
Yes.
But this prediction is stronger. A prediction with will is stronger than might.
Is more sure, no?
Exactly. Correct. You are more sure when you say will. You are not sure when you use might. So you need to alternate your modal verbs correctly. Yes or no? Interesting, no? That's very, very conversational, no grammatical. Grammatically, they are similar. No? Contextually, they are super different. Super, super different. Let's try. What happens if you lose your phone? Look at this. Look at this dude using a street telephone because he lost his telephone. I don't know where is my telephone. You know? What will happen and what may happen if you lose your phone? Isti.
If I lose your if I lose my phone, I might not remember a lot phone numbers.
Very good, very good. Did you say might or might?
Might.
Might, right? Okay. Repetition.
If I lose if I lose my phone, I might not remember uh, a lot, phone
For
numbers.
Okay, what is a connector for a lot? You need to connect
If
a lot phone
a lot,
numbers.
a lot to no, a lot of no,
Exactly.
of
Yes, yes,
of
yes.
a lot of. Okay, again, I no. If I lose my phone, I might not
Mhm.
remember a lot of phone numbers.
Precisely. That is correct. It's very probable that you don't remember your phone numbers. That can be possible. Very nice. Very good. And what about Hector? What can happen if you lose your phone?
If I lose my phone, my okay, I can use any one model or mic, only mic.
Any model. Yes, any you decide.
Okay. If I lose my phone, my girlfriend will be goes crazy.
Will be goes. Oh, be
Or
goes.
will goes crazy.
It's not goes because if you grammatically, what is the golden rule for will? What is the golden rule for modal verbs in general?
Is person verb complement?
For modals, is person, modal,
Person.
and then a simple form verb. No goes.
Okay. Is go.
Mhm.
My girlfriend will go crazy.
Correct, complete idea.
If I lose my if I lose my phone, my girlfriend will go crazy.
Fantastic job. Very good. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, I imagine. I imagine she will go crazy.
Yes. It's seriously.
Yes, seriously?
True history. True history.
True story, exactly. Okay, well, yes. Hashtag girlfriends. Oh, yes. Okay, what about Carlos? What will happen if you lose your phone?
Okay, if I lose my phone, I might cancel the targets, the cards, target. How do you say tarjeta de créditos? Target card,
Credit card.
credit card. Yes.
Credit card.
If I lost my phone, I may cancel the credit card.
Okay, yes, definitely. But if you say may is for permission, I think
I
it's will is better, no? Because it's a credit card.
will,
Aha.
will.
Will like for super sure. You
Okay.
know?
Yes. Okay. If I lose my phone, I will cancel the credit card.
Excellent. Yes, me too. Instantly, immediately. That's correct. And the last one. The last one. Tell me, Raul, what what will you do if you lose your phone?
Um, If I lose my phone, I might recover files.
Yes. Might is like no possibility. Are you sure it's might?
Yes. I don't pay, how do you say membresía?
Oh, membership. You don't pay.
No.
Okay, so yes, it's might. You need to
Yeah.
pay. Okay, yes. Again, repetition.
Please. If I lost my phone, I might recover photos or
Exactly.
files.
And you know what? You can use might in negative. In this case, it sounds better if you use negative.
Negative?
Uh-huh. It's low probable, but super low probable.
Okay. Again, if I lost my phone, I might not recover photos or files.
Exactly. Automatically, I understand. If you say might not, I understand that you don't have your cloud.
Yes.
Exactly. Uh-huh. What an important example, eh? Pay a cloud, guys. It's super effective.
Mhm.
All right, perfect. You have the idea. Okay. In the conditional, especially in this conditional, we are talking in present. Okay. So it's super fundamental that you use the verb plus s. Don't forget to use the verb plus s because you are talking in present. Okay? So technically, it's necessary to use the verb plus s because this is a simple present. The simple present is the present verb. Consider and associate the verb s with the present. They are equal, similar. If my mother comes this Christmas, I will cook for her. If my mother comes this Christmas, I will cook for my mother. Give me an example after Jessica, because Jessica will pass attendance. Action, Jess.
Thank you.
Hello.
Good night. Hi.
Good night.
So is here Desi?
Absent.
All right. Hugo?
Hugo.
Present.
Yes,
Good night.
hallelujah.
Hi, Hugo. Good night. Thank you. Lau?
Hi, good night,
Hi. Good night, Lau.
present.
Thank you. Benji?
Present.
Hi, Benji. Thank you. Istri?
Hello, Jessie.
Hi, Istri. Good night. Yanis?
Yanni is absent.
All right. Raúl?
I'm here.
Hi, Raúl. Thank you. And Carlos.
Hi, Jessy.
Hi, Carlos. Thank you. Good night. So,
Ya metimos a Carlos al grupo, ¿verdad?
I don't know.
Que sí. Sí, hace ratito lo metí. Vale, Carlos. Ahí va a estar todo el link y toda la información importante. ¿Vale?
Okay, thank you.
Yes, of course.
Thank you to you. So, that's all. Have a good night.
You too, girl. Thank you very much.
Sí.
Perfect. So when you use he, she, it, right? Then it's necessary the S. So this specific ability is necessary for present to talk about another person, my mother, my father, my sister, my brother, my girlfriend, my boyfriend, my dog. Or a situation, for example, the weather. Let's give this. Use verb plus S when you are talking about use verb plus S when you are talking about number one, another person. No, letter B, an animal. Letter C, a thing. But also, letter D, a situation or the weather. Examples. Example for another person. Another person is my brother, my sister, my mom, my boss. An animal, my dog, my cat, a zebra, a lion, a thing, a cell phone, my car, COVID-19, a situation, this is difficult.
Wedding.
Again, Benji?
My wedding,
My wedding. Okay, can be,
possible.
Yes, my wedding, my
A problem.
a problem. Very good. An issue. A meeting. Etc. And of course, when you talk about the weather, it's always the person. What is the person for the weather?
It.
Exactly. It. So let's make conditions. If Hector, if your mother visits you on Christmas, what will you do?
I will buy a gift.
You will buy a gift. Nice. Complete.
If my mother comes in Christmas.
Exactly. Watch out.
If
Christmas is a
my
celebration. It's a specific day.
okay.
The connector for specific days is for specific days. Days.
On. Okay.
Ajá.
If
On
if my
Christmas.
mother if my mother comes on Christmas,
Ajá.
I will buy a gift.
Very nice. Excellent. Okay. Tell me, Laurita, what will happen if Paul McCartney performs at Zócalo again?
If Paul McCartney I forgot the action.
Memory. The action for the artist is to perform.
To perform. Okay. If Paul McCartney performs the Zócalo against.
The Zócalo is a location.
Okay.
Exactly. Complete.
At the Zócalo, the people will go. The people. No. The teacher. The people, no, the Zócalo will be why do you say lleno?
Okay, why? Question again? How?
How do you say lleno?
Very good question. The description is full.
Full, okay. If Paul McCartney performs at the Zócalo, the Zócalo will be full.
Very good. Very good example. Excellent. Very, very nice. Question. Raúl, what will happen if it rains tomorrow morning?
Can you repeat, please, teacher?
Yes, of course. What will happen if it rains tomorrow morning?
Rain. It rains tomorrow. If it rains tomorrow.
Perfect. What will you do?
I can run my home.
Exactly. Your home is a destination.
At home.
Destination.
To home.
Exactly. Complete.
If it rains tomorrow, I run to home.
The second part is incomplete. The second part is a prediction. A prediction, a result.
Okay. If it rains tomorrow, I can run to home.
Exactly. Yes, you can run to home as quickly as possible. Exactly.
Yes.
Very nice. Carlos, what might happen if your boss cancels a meeting?
Okay. If my boss cancels the meeting, I will go to the work for there give strict instructions to the operators
Okay, that's a good one. To give, in this case, is to give instructions.
to give is dar instrucciones.
Yes, but you said forgive, and it's not
Forgive.
for, it's to.
To give.
To
Okay.
give.
Okay.
Again.
Okay. Okay. If my boss cancels the meeting, I will to give the.
Oh, connector
will,
2.
Sorry.
Connector 2. Extra information.
I will okay, I will give the
Exactly.
I will give the instruction to the operators.
Fantastic. Excellent. Very good. It's natural. It's natural you say will to give because we process will as a verb, but it's not necessarily a connector.
Okay.
Excellent, guys. Excellent, excellent, excellent. My people, this is the objective. He, she, it. Isti, what happens if COVID attacks again?
If COVID attacks again,
Mm-hmm.
I will feel how do you say scary? No, miedo?
Yes, 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 yes.
Scary?
Scary. Watch out. Scary is the movie. When you
Okay.
watch a scary movie, you feel scared.
Scared?
Scared.
Scared. Okay. If the COVID attacks, no,
Yes.
attacks again, I will feel scared.
I agree with you. Yes, of course. Very nice. Excellent. Tell me, Benji, what will happen if COVID attacks again?
If COVID attacks again, we can work again from the home.
Oh, yes, exactly. Eliminate the extra information.
If COVID attacks again, we can work again home.
And the connector? Connector for origin?
Again on home.
Eliminate on. What is a connector for origin? What is your origin, your city? I am. For example, question me my city of origin. What is the question?
I'm lost.
Yes, confusing you. Yes, sorry. Okay, origin. When you speak about origin, you use from. and use it from home.
Okay. From our home?
Not necessary, only home.
From home
That's correct.
only? Okay. If COVID attacks again, we can work from home?
Excellent. That's correct. That's correct. It's not necessary to say our home because home has an emotional connection. So if I say our home is redundant.
Okay.
You see? You don't say my home, and you don't say our home, only home.
Okay. Okay.
Perfect, guys. Very, very, very good. Difficult, easy or difficult?
Easy.
Easy, right? Well, you need...
It's a
Yes, of
practice.
course. We need to practice. I agree with you. Well, that's super important to have in mind. I need you to remember this structure. Watch out for the verb NS. It's very easy to forget. Many people forget the S, and this is minus points in the exam. Okay? And also, make more examples with may and might. You are not using may and might. Okay? Can is perfect, will is perfect. What happened to may? What happened to might? Okay? Finally, let's take this part. Do you know this card?
Switch.
Exactly, the switch. Right? This switch is possible in the condition. You can reverse the order of the parts of the conditional, and it will mean the same. Same meaning, the meaning is not affected. Observe, if it snows tomorrow, the office will close. Switch. The office will close, comma, if it snows tomorrow. No problem. It's the same. Okay? Observe the position of the comma. In the first example, no comma. In the second example, yes, comma. Right? So let's make a production exercise. Everybody please enter. Let's go to a new document. Google Drive. Let's go to A2 practices over here, and let's open a new board. Board conditionals. December 14th. Please access this document by using the link in the chat. If you need the link on WhatsApp, also on WhatsApp. Excellent. I can see different people. Perfect. Okay. Right. One example using the following, using the conditionals. Now, complete the sentences using the conditional in reverse. Okay, write the same example, but switch on the second composition. Example. If it snows tomorrow, the office will close. The office will close if it snows tomorrow. Oh, yes. Notice that in the first example is correct to collocate the comma, but when you invert, it's not correct. Type your name and write 4 conditions, 4 original conditions. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, action. You have 15 minutes. Let's go. Write your name, guys. I want to see your names. Benji, okay, perfect. Laurita, excellent. Isti, excellent. What about Carlos? What about Raul? What about Hector?
Sorry, Fer, ¿es necessary bajar the application?
No. Estás en el celular, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Úchala.
¿Por dónde me voy? Es que sí me perdí un poco.
Para este tipo de actividades normalmente es mejor usarlas en computadora, pero porque te pidió bajar Google Documents, ¿verdad?
Sí. Bueno, es que aquí en la computadora no le veo un enlace o dónde me voy porque ahí me perdí.
Ok, si estás en la computadora puedes entrar a ¿Tienes un correo de Google?
Sí.
Ok, te lo puedo enviar por correo.
Ok.
Creo que sí lo tengo, Carlos.
Sí, ya me había escrito Yes.
Es Carlos ITS, ¿verdad?
No, es J. Karma.
Ah, sí, cierto. Sí, cierto. ¿Puedes accesar a WhatsApp desde la computadora?
Sí, déjame entrar.
Porque tengo que copiar tu contacto. Ok, ya te lo envié al correo.
Ok, ya llegó. No sé.
Y me falta Raúl. What's up, Raúl? Where are you? Ah, eres el morado, ¿verdad? ¿Desde arriba? ¿O es Hugo? Excelente, ahí estás. Ok, Laurita, only 4, eh? That's it. Finish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 examples. Oh my god. You have inspiration, Laurita.
I send.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I finished.
Finish. But watch out. Check the instructions, Laurita.
Okay.
Write it with...
Okay.
Ah, ya vi cómo lo hiciste. Ok. Lo invertiste. O sea, no hiciste los mismos ejemplos, nada más hiciste uno al revés y uno normal. Uno al revés y uno normal. ¿No?
Sí, o sea, puse uno sencillo, bueno, switch.
Switch, exacto.
Ajá, y son 3.
Ok, ahora, para checar tu redacción, verifica la posición de la coma. Mira cómo cuando tienes if al inicio, no te está pidiendo una coma. Pero cuando tienes if en medio, no la necesitas.
Ah, ok.
¿Ya viste?
Ok. Cuando... Ok.
Cuando el if está en medio, no necesitas coma.
Ok.
Que de hecho
ahí no
mi
va coma.
diapositiva está mal. Ajá.
Ok. Entonces así ya terminó, pongo otra.
Yes, ya terminaste, solamente corrige las comas.
Ya.
Ready. Perfect. Laurita, you finished. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. See you tomorrow. Thank you.
Very good practice. See you tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
I close the page.
Yes, no
Okay.
problem.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. If I stay at home tonight, I will watch Game of Thrones. Perfect. My brother visits me in Canada, I will be happy. It's not tomorrow, I might not work. Fantastic. Let's check Benji's. If I drink tequila tonight, tomorrow I will be with headache. Tomorrow I will have a headache. A headache you can possess. Exactly. So the second also correction. Tomorrow I will. Exactly. If I pass the exam of English, I can rest this weekend. Excellent. If my car fails, I will go to the mechanic. Very good. If I can run fast, I will come to the places soon. Of course. I will come to the places. Why don't you use arrive? No?
But if I can run fast, I will come. I will arrive.
Exactly.
Okay.
I will arrive to the places, and if you are using the imagination, you are comparing You are comparing in this moment versus fast. So you need to use sooner. Comparison.
Okay.
I will arrive to the places sooner.
Soon.
Carlos, if I does exercise, I will run in the marathon. Watch out, Carlos. He, she, it does. But I do. If I do exercise, perfect. Very good. Let me check. Is tea? I might not work if I drink coffee. I cannot sleep. Exactly. Very good. Raul, if my sister drives the car, comma, I can rest all life. Okay, I can rest all life if my sister doesn't drive. If my mom cooks the dinner, I can put the dishes on table. On what table, Raul?
What table? What do you mean?
What table? Tables are countable. Are you speaking about a specific table? Are you speaking about one table, two tables, three tables? Your table? Possessive table? What table?
On the table?
On the table. Excellent. Correct. If my brother plays the guitar, bass. Okay, if not the guitar, he can compose music. I think you want to say plays the guitar, no? Pay is for money. Excellent. Héctor, eres el de hasta arriba, ¿verdad? Sí.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, if my car has a problem, I will take a bus. I will take a bus if my car has a problem. If he goes on vacations, watch out. Vacations is Spanglish. Vacations are specific days, similar to Christmas. What is the connector for specific days?
On.
Yep, eliminate a. If it rains tomorrow, I can do home office. Very good. If my boss not goes. Auxiliary negative. If my boss not goes, you're missing something. What is a negative for present?
Okay, is don't.
Close. I don't, you don't, and your boss?
Doesn't.
Doesn't, exactly. Duplicate information, doesn't goes. Only one with termination. It doesn't. It's still incomplete. If my boss doesn't goes, you have double redundant because doesn't is he, she, it. After doesn't, it's not necessary to change goes. Doesn't
work.
No. What happened to goes?
Doesn't go.
Aha. Exactly.
If my boss doesn't go work tomorrow, I will be happy.
Is a connect. No, go is a verb. Work is a verb. What is the connector for two verbs?
To work.
Exactly. And now your idea is finished. Very good. All right. If my boss pays aguinaldo, I will buy a Terrenator. Excellent, Raúl. Very good. If my boss pays aguinaldo, I will buy a toy Terrenator. Okay. Aguinaldo. That's a Christmas bonus.
Christmas bonus?
Christmas bonus. That doesn't exist in America.
Okay.
If my boss pays the Christmas bonus, I will buy a toy Terrenator. Very good. How do you spell Terrenator? Is a word in English.
Yes? No, I
Yes.
don't know. How do you say?
Imagine Terminator. How do you spell Terminator?
Terminator?
How do you spell Terminator? Terminator.
Terminator.
So similar logic with Terminator. You are writing in Spanglish.
Okay.
If I get up late, I will arrive late to work. I will arrive late to work if I get up late. Perfect. Carlos, the car will decompose. I need fix it again. Okay, watch out. Descompose Spanglish. Descompose es descomponerse, pero cuando, for example, an apple decompose.
Okay.
So, vegetables and fruits.
It's related to the dog.
Correcto. No, pues no. The car will. Ok, cuando busques palabras, ¿cómo hacerle para buscar palabras? Descomponerse en English, break down.
Break
Break down.
down.
Exacto, sepáralo. It's separado. Break down.
Okay.
I need fixer. The word fixer, it doesn't exist. It's only fix.
Fix. Okay. I need fix again. Okay.
Exactly. Now, identify what is the cause and what is the consequence. Fix or break.
Sorry?
What is the consequence? To break down, the car break down, or to fix the car?
The consequence is the fix.
Exactly. So the consequence is will.
Okay. I will need.
I will need, exactly. And the original idea is not necessarily will.
Okay.
Collocate if the car. Exactly. If the car,
Teacher, I finished.
Yes, of course, Isti. I saw you, and you can leave. I'll see you tomorrow, Isti.
See you. Bye, guys. Good night.
See you.
Now select, Carlos, where do you collocate will? In the first or the second?
In what?
Where do you collocate will? Will is
What
only
number?
one.
In what number?
Number 2. Continue.
If the car will break down, I will need to fix again.
Only one will, not
Only
2.
one?
Oh,
okay.
Look at the formula.
Yes, I understand.
Right, exactly. I break, you break, and he, she, it.
Yes.
Exactly. That's the correction.
Okay.
If the car breaks down, I will need fixing. Much better.
Okay.
If my boss, watch out, doesn't pay, you need to review simple present. If your boss doesn't pay, I will don't buy the gifts. Watch out. The negative for will is won't.
Oh, yeah, yes.
You remember.
I remember.
Very good. If my mother travels to USA, this is correct. She might buy souvenir for his grandchildren. Souvenir is singular or plural?
Plural.
Exactly. And ready. Finish, my people.
Okay.
Excellent job. Fantastic. This is part 1, people. In the PowerPoint, you can see the summary. Tomorrow we continue with part 2. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Excellent job, guys. Very good practice. Finish the activity. See you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
See you
See you
tomorrow.
guys.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.